and he finished second in the West. They kicked Jay Smooth off the Detroit Pistons team, and they brought him down there in Houston, and he helped them thrive. Jay Smooth since has been jettisoned from the league, and he's an outcast, but he was able to play well with James Harden. And then when people say he should win MVP because Giannis kicked ass all season and James Harden took off after about 10 or 15 games, they have this selective amnesia that will not allow them to remember that James Harden had a bunch of his teammates removed. James Harden had one of their defensive coordinators or coaches removed. James Harden also, DeMar DeRozan just got ejected. James Harden also had a Melo on his team who they were trying to infuse into that situation. So that's one of the reasons James Harden didn't take off until after 20 games. Therefore, don't hold that against him. That's why he's my number 2. Shelly Q in the building. Thank you for joining the fun. Much love to Shelly Q in the building. What's the title of this list? I'm asking to see if Ben Simmons made the exception to all soft, and I don't work on my weakness list. Hey, if you can show me a complete player after 164 games, then I think you got the right to criticize Ben Simmons. If you can't show me the player that was complete after 2 full seasons in the league, then please, I'm not trying to hear it. Miss me with all that bullshit about Ben Simmons ain't got a jumper. You know what? Ben Simmons is doing exactly what he wants to do at any time he wants on that damn basketball court. I do remember after the second season, Michael Jordan was league MVP without a jump shot. So, hey man, please. Okay, nonsense. He don't even try to play defense. Neither did Larry Bird. Neither did Dr. J. Neither did Bernard King. Neither did Isaiah Thomas. Neither did Ray Allen. Neither did anybody else that most people like. Neither did Paul Pierce. Neither did 99% of the National Basketball Association's all-stars throughout the history of the game. Until y'all start showing me these clips where Larry Bird was squatting down in a defensive stance. Until somebody tell me that I didn't hear Dr. Jack Ramsey say, the reason we won in 76 is because I knew that Dr. J didn't want to play defense, so we started running at Dr. J. Until somebody tell me I didn't hear that or prove to me, if you can get God, hey, Easter tomorrow, maybe you can get God to tell me that I didn't hear Dr. Jack Ramsey say that, then I start critiquing James Harden on his defense. Otherwise, I ain't trying to hear that bullshit about defense. And like I said, Josh Smith, yes. Josh Smith signed a contract with Detroit over that summer and got kicked off the damn team, sent home, went down to Houston and helped them have the second best record in the NBA. I don't hear nobody, who else was able to do it? Because you know what? That same Josh Smith went his ass to the Clippers and was a total disruption. So leadership is playing some role in this. So all I know is James Harden over the last 5 years, give me one more player not named LeBron in the playoffs, because this is about players that are currently in the playoffs. Give me one player in the playoffs right now, A, playing better than James Harden, and B, outside of Steph Curry, finished in the top 5 every year in MVP over the last 5 years. It's not one of them. So James Harden deserves to be at the top of this list. And number 1 on this list is number 1 on this list is Giannis Antetokounmpo for obvious reasons. If you were going to start a team with anybody in the playoffs currently, I think Giannis Antetokounmpo is the dude that you would pick above any other. This dude is doing everything. He could potentially play center. He can play small forward. He's bringing the ball up, facilitating. He's doing everything. And he's playing this wonderful defense that didn't nobody else in the history of the league play. That I don't remember. I don't remember nobody. I hardly ever remember anybody recognizing defense. I've never heard these three words strung together. Magic, Larry, defense. I've never heard that. Not one time did I hear that. Magic Larry defense. Or these words, Magic Larry Dr. J defense. So until somebody tell me when the doctor was shutting motherfuckers down, Bird Magic was shutting motherfuckers down, Zeke was shutting motherfuckers down, or any other superstar in the history of the league, I can't think of any superstar that, hey man, that's a motherfucker. Tim Duncan is the only guy, Jordan, Tim Duncan, and a couple others that are recognized, and Kobe recognized for playing defense. The rest of the league, I don't want to hear that. Now they won in 77 when Maurice Lucas punked out Derek Dawkins. It was down 0-2. But Dr. Jack Ramsey said he changed his game plan. He didn't want to see. As a matter of fact, RC, in the chat, I'll send you the clip that I was hearing Dr. Jack Ramsey say. We realized that Dr. J did not really want to play defense, and we started focusing on targeting the doctor. Now, me and you have already had the conversation that the doctor's our man, but at the end of the day, the doctor wasn't playing no fucking defense either. So when people critique Ben Simmons as if he's a 15-year veteran saying what he needs to do after 164 games, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. Ben Simmons he's playing like a 20-year-old dude. He's playing, hey, tell you what, most of the dudes that we like and grew up liking, when they were 21, they had a damn university jersey on their chest, and they wasn't kicking ass in the NBA. This dude is a couple-time All-Star. He playing hella defense. There you go. He playing defense too. Hey man, I seen Dr. J not playing no defense. I seen that. Hey bro, you know what? Y'all kill me. You know what? Until they start talking that shit. But hey, RC, when I send you the clip, you'll see what I'm talking about. He said it, and then I saw clips of them coming right at Dr. J, and the dude who was coming at him was scoring on his ass. So I mean, it ain't about Dr. J though. It's about miss me with this. Oh, he ain't playing no defense. He ain't trying to play no defense. Dr. J, I ain't seen too many superstars playing defense. Point blank period. Not even the great Michael Jordan. Because guess what? When the great Michael Jordan wasn't done, they put Scottie Pippen on the man. And I think I could think of one highlight when Jordan was trying to play defense, and Allen Iverson made him look like a goddamn fool. So people kill me with this, singling out this one superstar or Ben Simmons. Oh, he needs to work on his jumper. You know what? Tell you what. Again, if you can show me a 21-year-old complete basketball player, then I'll shut the hell up. I will shut the hell up. You show me a dude who been in the league 2 years and he has the complete package, a flame jumper, playing defense like Ben Simmons with the passing ability that Ben Simmons has, they're taking advantage of his height like Ben Simmons does, and then I'll shut the hell up about defending Ben Simmons. But up until and including that day, Ben Simmons, I'm cool with him. Now, if we 5, 6, 7 years into his career and he's still playing the same, then so be it. But the point is not if Dr. J was a stop or not. Dr. J wasn't playing no fucking D, and I ain't never heard nobody talk about his fucking defense. Point blank, period. Bird wasn't. Magic wasn't. When have we started focusing? At what point do we focus on the defensive ability of a superstar? If that's the case, Dennis Rodman should be the greatest goddamn basketball player in the world. He's shutting down. He limiting Shaq. He limited Patrick Ewing. He was slowing down everybody in the league. You can put him on Michael. You can put him on everybody in the league from Shaq to Michael Jordan. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, all of a sudden, we got to focus on James Harden's inability to play defense. When I have been watching basketball and knowing what the hell's going on for at least 35 years. For at least 35 years. And I have rarely seen a superstar playing defense. And until somebody starts showing me that, I'm going to stick with this. Yeah, does James Harden play the best defense in the league? No. Does James Harden Olay motherfuckers? No, yes, he does. But it's a bunch of motherfuckers. Mark Aguirre, Isaiah Thomas, Eddie Johnson, Magic Johnson, Moses Malone. I mean, we can go Earl Monroe. I bet you Iceman wasn't playing no goddamn defense. I ain't never seen Rock Richmond D nobody up. Reggie Miller. I mean, the list go. Paul Pierce ain't never played no fucking defense. Penny wasn't playing no fucking defense. Shaq wasn't playing. I mean, the list is endless of stars not playing defense. So all of a sudden, we gonna focus on one dude. Hey, you know what, bruh? Until you tell, this is what I want you to do. The next thing you put in the chat, tell me all the great defenders that have been superstars in the NBA. You gonna probably stop at about 5. Make that the next thing you put in the chat room. All these Stone Cold Steve Austin ass defenders in the National Basketball Association that dueled as superstars. That list is not long. That list is shorter than a midget on his knees. Reggie Miller plays some defense. What you mean? Like, if you were at the club flirting with a chick and her buddy came over, he interrupted the buddy? Because I know you don't mean defending nobody in the National Basketball Association. Because Reggie Miller couldn't guard his shadow. Chris Mullin. I mean, dog, this list would never stop. This list would never stop. Alex English, Fat Lever. I mean, good God, I never heard this nonsense about being a... When was Magic Johnson putting forth defensive effort? When? You're not listening to my point. When was Magic Johnson he did a lot of BS Hey, flopping ain't defense. I'm talking about Scottie Pippen, LeBron James in his prime defense. Because James Harden do a lot of BS flopping too. Y'all kill me with this. Oh, he don't play no defense. I'm waiting. Kevin Johnson, Tim Hardaway. I'm waiting. Because the only dudes who were considered stars that I could think of right on top of my head, Kobe, Michael Jordan, Ron Artest, and a few others. If I thought about it hard enough, I could. But I don't remember Magic Johnson guarding a mother sucker. Not one person. The doctor. Not one person. Please, I ain't trying to hear that nonsense. And am I excusing James Harden? No. But I'm going to give him the same amount of attention about his defense as I gave the rest of these people about defense. None. I'm not an analyst. I'm not trying to analyze the game. I'm really not. I'm trying to be wildly entertained. Because when I watched those games back in the day, I wasn't going, okay, Isaiah, D this dude up. I never said that in my life. And I never will say that in my life. Here come Devin Booker. I can't wait till they get back on D. Said by nobody. Oh, damn. Ricky Pierce, he finna D homeboy up. Nope. But I heard Scottie Pippen. I heard Dennis Rodman. I heard Gary Payton, a couple of other dudes. But I didn't hear none of these guys. I don't hear it. So I'm not trying to hear with Harden. Because, the left-hand bias in full effect. Hey, well, I need to, when you analyze James Harden, I need you to also go back in time and analyze the Doctor, analyze Bird, Magic, all them all-stars back in the day. Terry Cummings, Mark Aguirre. Mark Aguirre, the next time he played D will be the first time he plays D. James Worthy ain't stuck no damn body. None of them dudes was playing no damn defense, man. I mean, it just amazes me that all of a sudden now, Tom Chambers, I can't think of nobody who was playing defense who was a big time scorer. Because you know what? It takes too much energy. And guess what? That's why they used to put Scottie Pippen on the dude, because it took too much energy for Mike to stick him. And you had dumbasses like Starks that used to let Mike off the hook. That's why Mike had so much energy. Because John Starks' stupid ass would shoot a 3 instead of trying to put the pressure on him and drive to the hole. That's why people like Mitch Richmond and Joe Dumas gave Mike fits. Because they were smart enough. Oh, you gonna shoot 50 times tonight?